They say you make plans and God laughs, but what if you could work with the universe instead of against it? Here's the thing, we all have this character quirk that makes us want to control everything. We get so attached to rigid timelines and plans that we make, only to feel super defeated and discouraged when things don't go our way. That means that most of our life is spent fighting against the flow rather than going with it, clinging to things that make us feel in control and trying to avoid at all costs things that don't. Recently, this humbled me in such a big way. So what did I do wrong? Well, I went back to the belief, or I started believing that life is linear and it's predictable. Sorry, it's not. Life doesn't go our way, although we can influence where we're going. I kept thinking that I had control of things when I didn't, or that I was in charge of when all of the dreams that I'm working towards came to life. That's not true before, and it's not true now. I didn't back then, I still don't now. So what are we to do? Are we just to fly by the seat of our pants and hope things work out? Nah. Give up on our hopes and dreams because who cares? It's not going to work out anyways. No, that's not it. Go into victim mode. Oh, poor me, things didn't work out. Fuck that. So that you can avoid my mistakes and learn from my lessons, this is what I've learned. Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. But wait, didn't you just tell me that God laughs at your plans? It's kind of a paradox, isn't it? Like a cruise ship or any type of ship, without a course planned, we'll just drift around to get lost at sea. But a skilled sailor knows that a planned course doesn't mean that you're going to get to where you set out for, because a smooth sea just isn't guaranteed. And there's a saying, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Life, like the sea, is not predictable. Storms can come along. Next thing you know, we experience delays. Ships sink. In other words, we fail. We fall short. The wind blows, and next thing you know, we're way off course. Or even worse, pirates lurk in the waters. They're trying to get our ship. In other words, problems that we didn't see or couldn't have seen come in, and they throw off our plans. So the real question is, do you want to become a skilled sailor or not? Because that's what the universe or our higher power or God or whatever you believe in wants for us. They want us to become a skilled sailor, to become excellent at navigating life's crazy terrain. But we don't become skilled unless we sometimes get lost at sea, encounter pirates, get blown in a way different direction by the wind, or have a ship or two sink. We sometimes will fail, that's okay. At the end of the day, it makes for a damn good story at the very least. And it's a way sweeter reward when we finally do see our dream or our goal come to fruition, unless somewhere along the way we see a cooler island and we decide to change course and go after something entirely different, because that's how life goes as well. Sometimes you set out for one thing and you end up going to a way different place. The real lesson here is this. We can't become attached to our plan, how it happens, or our timeline when it happens. Remember this, life isn't linear. Things don't happen in an A to Z fashion. It's more like A to G, back to B, down to R. You know what I'm saying? It's all over the place. But here's the thing, if we stay persistent and we stay dedicated, eventually, sooner or later, no matter what, we will get to our destination. But it's gonna take way longer than we ever thought, and it's gonna be way harder than you could have ever imagined. Quick side note, this doesn't really apply to very simple goals that have like a basic input and output, for example, losing weight, because I'm sure God is not going to send you a divine intervention or something to stop you from eating better, or you know what I'm saying? Like losing weight is super easy, gaining weight is super easy. It's input, output, calories in, calories out. So this kind of conversation doesn't really apply to those things. But otherwise, this is how it works for 90% of our goals and dreams. We're gonna have a crazy time making them happen, and it's gonna be all over the place most of the time. So as I mentioned earlier, here's what we can do instead to work with the universe instead of against the universe to hit our goals. Short answer, plan your course, get clear on where you're headed, but stay flexible. Really, the only things that you need to focus on are persistence, faith, and effort. In other words, the things you can control. Napoleon Hill has a quote. He said, persistence is nothing more than concentrated effort mixed with determination and faith. Faith, in my mind, simply put, and not tied to some like religious terminology, is trust and belief combined. That's faith, trust and belief. So by combining the following ingredients, which is concentrated effort, aka action, determination, aka not giving up, and faith, aka trust in whatever higher power is out there that you believe in, God, the universe, whatever, and trust and belief in our ability or the possibility of us actually achieving the thing we set out for in the first place. So we really can't fail unless somehow we quit along the way. And to make this super simple, I just want to give you maybe like a step-by-step approach, because remember, our goal with all of this is to work with and not against the source, the universe, God, the creator, whatever you believe in. So here's how you can take action on what we covered here today. Get clear on what you want, map out the best plan you can, and then commit to controlling what you actually can control. Let go of the rest. This is my step-by-step approach. Step 1, you want to get crystal clear on what you want. What do you want? This is going to help you to know what you're working towards. So how I would do that is I would outline my vision, which is just the goal or the dream. What's the thing I want? Let's outline it. Let's get clear on that. Be specific and don't hold back. Don't set a goal or a vision or outline a dream from a place of fear. Be specific on what it is you want and have the balls to claim it. Get clear on why you want it in the first place and what it would look like to get it. Do your best to kind of outline the bigger vision and the bird's eye view of it. And then step 2, do your best to map out the course. This is going to help to guide your actions. So you're going to outline your best guess at a possible plan to reach that vision. What would the inputs and outputs look like to make it happen? What's your best guess on how you think you might be able to get there? And then instead of setting a hard timeline, like it has to happen by next week or next month or next year, set an intention for when you'd like it to happen. So when is the kind of timeline you're looking to bring this to life? It's not about being attached to it, but just having an idea and also communicating to the source what it is you want and when. And then identify the most important actions, habits, routines, or anything else that would give you the best chance at succeeding. Our final step, step 3, commit to controlling what you can control, because this will empower you to do what you actually can, but let go. Like, don't be so tight butthole puckered about the thing. So a few ways that you can control what you actually can control are go learn how other people accomplish the thing that you wanted to accomplish. Someone else out there has probably done it. Go learn what worked for them and model it. You can also ask others for help to hit your goal or bring to life your vision. The next thing, follow your intuition. Check in to the universe and the feelings that you're getting for guidance and support. You're gonna get little breadcrumbs, is what I call them, or pings that kind of give you a clue on what you need to do, and you have to follow that feeling. And that will lead to like literal magic happening in your life. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is put the time in your calendar to work towards this goal. You're going to follow the routines, take the actions, build the habits that you made and set out for as a part of your plan and outlining this goal or vision. And lastly, like we mentioned earlier, like a skilled sailor, set your course, but then adjust as needed as the different things happen. You know, the wind might blow, you might encounter some pirates, but do it because you love the sea, just like a sailor. You love pursuing your vision. You love pursuing your goals. You love chasing your dreams. So it just makes the whole process fun. Who cares if you get a little off course? Who cares if occasionally you fail or have setbacks? Who cares if you encounter pirates or whatever? It doesn't matter. You just do it for the love of the thing. When you co-create with the universe, meaning you do what you can and then you leave your trust and faith in the divine to take care of the rest. You combine your natural talents, abilities, and effort with this flow of life, which means you're going to get more success and have better results with time, but you have to learn how to surrender and trust. Because trusting in and surrendering to the divine, as I mentioned, is going to allow you to not only maximize your own abilities, but sync up with something greater than yourself to realize your potential, your purpose, and to hit your goals and dreams, which is badass. So if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more tips on how to become permanently happier, healthier, and more productive. And consider joining my newsletter where we talk all things productivity, spirituality, philosophy, and much, much more. And with that, much love, my friends. I'll see you in the next video.